Hey guys, it's Suzanne and welcome to my 61-week update. So this week I had some really exciting news from my visit with my doctor and my blood work. As I told you guys last week, I did go and see my doctor and she was definitely very impressed with my weight loss, and we did go ahead and do a full blood workup and including a lipid profile. Now, if you do keto, you know if you have lost weight, a lot of people, the first thing they ask you is, what did you do to lose weight? And when you let them know that you have switched to a low-carb, high-fat diet, usually the second question that you get asked is, how's your cholesterol? We have this huge misconception that fat is going to lead to high cholesterol and bad health, and slowly that's starting to break down. And I am so excited to be part of that process. My doctor was blown away by my blood work. I'm going to actually do a completely separate video breaking down my cholesterol and my blood work so that you guys can see everything. I think that it's so important that this information is shared, that I'm just going to have it be in a separate video. But my blood work was fantastic, and that is the biggest non-scale victory that I could have ever asked for, because starting this, I wanted to be healthier and I wanted to be around to see my daughter grow up. And you know, it's one thing to say, I feel really good, I feel so much better, I'm losing weight. But when your blood work comes back and everything is perfect and you just know in your heart that what you're doing is good and right, it's perfect. So definitely look for that video. I'm going to release that today as well, and I will have it linked down below. Also, next week marks my 1-year anniversary of launching this channel and my blog and everything else. So I want to do a really special video because this would be nothing without all of you. So I want to do this really cool Keto fam video and just kind of celebrate the community. So if you want to be a part of the video, send me a picture. It can just be a picture of you or a picture of your progress, whatever you want included. If you send it to my email address, which is ketokarma@gmail.com. I will have that linked below, and just send it my way, and there's going to be a really awesome video next week. So let's go ahead and get to my 61-week weigh-in. Good morning, guys, and welcome to my 61-week weigh-in. $184.4. So that's a loss of 0.8 pounds since last week, and a 61-week loss of 104.6 pounds. So again, I think these last like 10 to 15 pounds are going to be a little bit more difficult, but as I said, I'm really a lot less focused on the number and just more focused on all these awesome health benefits and feeling so much better. So let's go ahead and get to this week's Keto Spotlight. This week's Keto Spotlight was actually recommended to me by my very good friend Kristen from Low Carb Kristen on Instagram. And the spotlight for this week is Liz. So let me tell you her story. She's 21 years old and 5'4". She started the ketogenic diet November 2014 at 162 pounds. She currently weighs 129 pounds, which is a total weight loss of 33 pounds. So thumbs up to Liz for losing 33 pounds. So I asked Liz what her favorite foods are on keto, and her favorites are keto salad. I always use chicken, avocado, and high-fat dressings, and vegetables like green peppers, cucumber, celery, and sometimes seeds and cheese. And also she likes dishes with cauliflower and cheese. I love cauli mac and cauli mash with cheese and chicken or sausage. So those are both great ideas. I absolutely love her Instagram. I'll have it linked below. She has tons of different recipe ideas, and a lot of them are really easy to make and really practical. So definitely check out her Instagram. So I asked Liz what her advice would be to someone who is new or starting keto, and she said, keep it simple, and when you're starting out, find a few meals that you love that aren't too complicated to make. Clear out your pantry of any non-keto and stock up with all the basics: coconut oil, grass-fed butter, green vegetables, avocado, cheese, etc. I also use MyFitnessPal to track my food and make sure that I'm getting enough fat and not getting too many carbs. Second thing is so important for me was to tell my friends and family that I was doing this. Get your support team on board, even if they don't understand that you should eat tons of butter and bacon and not an apple or banana. And like I said, you guys can find her on Instagram. She is definitely a great source to find out information from and just see different meal ideas. And she is absolutely right. I mean, there's so many times where someone has maybe questioned my lifestyle or maybe not understood, and that's perfectly okay. And it's okay that people are asking because it is a little bit against what we've been taught for so long, hence the obesity epidemic. A high sugar diet is definitely not turning out to be a very good thing for people. So I think it's good that people are starting to question, and it's good for us to be able to share our stories. So I asked Liz what her favorite non-scale victory has been since she has been keto, and she said that her favorite thing was when she was graduating, she was able to wear a size 4 dress, and she said that the more important thing than the size of the dress was that she was finally able to feel like who she was matched her outward appearance. She said that when she was heavier in weight, she just kind of felt like her outward appearance didn't match like her mind and her, her outlook of herself. So she said that it's just really awesome to really be able to feel comfortable in her own skin and feel like her mind and her body match. And that is definitely great. I think a lot of times we think that a certain size is significant of something, but it's really more important about how we feel and the self-confidence that comes along with that. We are all so much more important than a number, but it's definitely so nice to be able to reflect on feeling really good about ourselves and being able to build that self-confidence. So I hope that you guys have a great week. Again, check out my cholesterol video. I'll have that linked below, and I will see you soon. Bye.